gentlemen, boys and girls. As always, we see you being, doing, having all the good you desire. We back in the building again with another one.
With another one.
With another one. Oh, you.
It's a beautiful day.
To do what?
An amazing day. It's a beautiful day in general.
That's true.
I know, I hear. It's a great day to start. Wherever you ended, wherever you stopped.
Hey, do you want to outline what we shared on the yesterday? Want to do that? Just give a couple of points in this area. What up, though? What up? What it is? What is up?
With the
You want to outline that? Okay, cool. Sounds good. All right. Oh, how y'all doing, man? Hope your day is going fantastic. Ours as well. Thank you, Blake Roberts. Today
welcome
we're gonna
back, Blake.
welcome back, Blake. Today we're gonna be jumping into the conversation about struggling to stay consistent, right? And basically the mindset shift you need to stay disciplined and gather momentum, right? This can be like with anything that you're doing, right? Like today is going to be a great day. I expect great things to happen for me today. Yesterday was a slam dunk day. The day before that, slam dunk day, as far as in like being disciplined and staying consistent.
A slam dunk day?
A slam dunk day is basically like you got it in, and you were basically proud of yourself for what you did, right?
Right.
Proud of yourself from working out and stuff like that, right?
I would say for me it was last week.
For you, was last week.
Not really with working out, but with putting in the work.
Yeah.
Putting in the work in different ways and always.
Yeah. For this one is the first point is going to be about acknowledging the struggle, right? So acknowledging the struggle looks like what, right? What do you struggle with when it's about staying disciplined and consistent? This is where's my Batman cup? Batman cup is over there. I actually used it last night. We got our brand cups, the Lock Fam Kingdom Diary cups in the building. Gotta spice things up, man. The Batman cup gonna always be in forever more, But Batman ain't making the profit, right? Batman ain't sending me no dividends. Batman been around before I was born.
I'm gonna hit you one more time.
Don't, babe. It's not the time. You need to focus to come over here, lady.
Okay. Get out of here. Go to bed now.
Our little pup
bed.
Dropped some stuff in the house, man. I opened up the door. She went out there and peed. She's getting used to it. She's only like 6 weeks. This is about to be her 7th week right now. She'll be 7 weeks old. But so acknowledging what are the struggles when it's about staying disciplined, right? What are the struggles when you are wanting to stay consistent, with whatever you are doing? Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Hi.
What are
What's
some of
up,
your
everybody?
struggles to stay consistent?
My struggles to stay consistent. I would say I used to struggle with pushing back, procrastination. Like saying I'll do it tomorrow,
If y'all feel like that, put some ones in the chat so we can see how many people usually have struggles when it's about staying consistent for a certain action, right?
Yeah.
Because the number one thing that we focus on, in our community is about leveling up within. It's basically, I say the 4 pillars to the good life, but I'm gonna start saying the 5 pillars to the good life, which is gonna be God, health, wealth, love, and happiness, right?
Right.
You see what I did there, right? Right. The kingdom, health, wealth, love, and happiness, right? And this overall has us focus on each category of developing to its full capacity, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things is being like, okay, for instance, with health, you know, what does that look like for you? How are you focusing on staying as active as possible so
Right.
you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of how you envision your physique, how you envision feeling, right? How
Right.
you envision about your long term. Some of the struggles that I have is being too much of a perfectionist, right?
Mm.
So being too much of a perfectionist is meaning like, okay, if I have a streak going on within a week, you know, I don't want to really miss a day, and if I miss a day, it's kind of a little bit of a discouragement, right?
Right.
Especially if I'm like, yo, like I woke up super late, right? I wanted to get up at this time because my schedule is tight, right? I have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of productivity, and so if I missed a window of opportunity to get it in, right, that I can't do anything as much about it. But this is
Yeah.
not really. This is also excuse to a certain degree because how bad you really want it, right? Right.
Yeah.
Periodically throughout the day, even though I'm doing stuff, I can just crunch out 20 push-ups, 25 push-ups, right? Get out the
Mm-hmm.
butt, another 25 push-ups, right? Get some 25 squats
Life is
in.
about taking chances and making moves. Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah. Go
Life is
ahead.
about taking chances, making Marty. I almost said Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Marty McFly, I think.
Uh,
Okay. Life is about taking chances, making moves. Oh, no, I'll read it over here.
oh, okay, yeah, because this.
Continue, babe.
Oh, it says moves. It's making moves. It's not about. It's not about what you did. It's about you. What you do. Build on what you got, and learn from what you lost, and never let people distract you from being you.
Right.
Facts.
Hey, where
Facts. Where we at?
we at?
Up your button around the corner.
Where we live at?
We live on our. Uh oh.
Go check.
It said it on here. Look.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you crazy
Look,
girl. Don't make it seem like I'm on another page. All right. It says hi. Good morning. Grand rising to you. I hope
Oh
you're
my
having
God.
a fantastic day. We see you. Oh snap.
Wait, this
We see you too.
Here we go.
All right. Where we at?
Okay, let me read the Marty.
Please read it.
Okay. Life's about taking chances, making moves. It's not about what you did. It's what you do build on, what you do build on, or what you build on. On what you got, and learn from what you
God did.
lost, and never let people distract you from being you.
Yeah.
Hello, Grand Rising.
It is about staying focused on whatever your goals are. And then today's topic of the conversation for the people who just slipped into a conversation is about are you struggling basically to stay consistent, right?
Yeah.
The mindset shift you need for discipline and momentum, right?
Right.
Staying focused on growth. I think growth is the biggest aspect that we need to really focus on. And the first point that we are basically touching on right now is acknowledging the struggles, right? What are the struggles that comes with it? Why is staying consistent in workouts so hard? Why is staying consistent in workouts so hard? One of those concepts is, I just said for me, it was the man, what are you doing? Must be nice. Must be real nice. One of the concepts is, especially when I think about myself, like it's just mainly the momentum, like having a routine, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need that. Let's get some of that Vaseline.
No, say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, one
Okay.
of those is having a routine,
Yeah.
having a set regiment, because depends on you. I don't know about y'all, but you know, when I was at one point.
Oh my God. Let me get it.
Sorry.
Let me get in. Where was you at? Acknowledging the struggles.
Yeah, we why is staying consistent with your workout so hard?
Okay, why is staying consistent with your workout so hard? It's hard because sometimes you get bored. You don't you might be the person who likes to repeat the same thing over and over and over. This one?
Yeah.
You might be the person who likes to repeat the same thing over and over, and then you get bored. You don't want to move to the next. It used to happen to me when I would read books.
Mm-hmm.
I would get bored in a book, and I would want to stay in that book and finish it before I move on to the next book.
Let me read this comment.
That will delay me. Okay, go ahead.
All right, it says, yes, I struggle when I'm about to almost finish something, or at the end of it. It's all in the mindset.
Exactly.
I do get bored easily. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think too is like when you have your routines are just the foundation. So if you get bored real easily, like for instance, I can agree with that. And what I would normally do, you see, did you know I could do double screen?
No.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what I would do for my routines would be my follow back. Like say for instance, I'm doing my routines with my mom, and then one of these days I'm like, man, I am tired of this routine, right?
Right.
I will have a mixer up, right? So I can choose from a couple of other, like at least 3 more options to then like switch up the vibe that day, right? And then I'll go back, right? Say for instance, after I explore that day, I at least got it in. Mm-hmm. And then the next day I'll either jump back on my routine and go from there, right?
Right.
And it's just about being having your plan really set up, having your workouts really set up. But the core foundation is having what you specifically want to improve in and what's going to get you results, right? Yeah. And bored easily is just one phase. Like I was just listening to what's his name?
What I would say.
What's his name? That was just playing.
Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn. Mm-hmm. Jim Rohn was saying that even when it's hard, and even when it's bored, even when you get bored of it, still do it, right? Because you are firing and wiring new neurons in your brains to create a new pattern of, I do this even when I don't want to do it, right? Yeah. Like sometimes I don't think everybody wants to wake up and brush their teeth, right? But it's such an ingrained habit that it's a must. Yeah. And you don't do it
effortlessly.
You do it effortlessly. And I think that's the part where everybody's getting to with making it an effort conscious decision. Like when I don't do it, I feel out of place. Yeah. Right? Who wants to walk around with halitosis and like, damn, I forgot to brush my teeth. Like you feel jacked up all day. You don't want to smile. You don't want to say nothing to nobody. You don't want to talk in their face.
With Adrian, I think that's Andre.
It says Grandmaster for Rich Rising.
I would say that the reason why you get bored easily is because of the discipline. Especially when you get towards the end. Yeah. Because of the discipline, you have so much of motivation, not discipline. You need to focus on disciplining yourself, even though you don't want to. You need to do it anyways.
Mindset and action.
That's where it starts. Like we get motivated and we start something, and then when it's about to be in a finish line, or when you're about to finish, you then be like, oh my God, I don't want to do it anymore, and you just like slow down and stuff like that. It's because of discipline. You need to push yourself. You need to do it, even though you feel like that. You need to be like, I'm going to do it anyways, and force yourself to do it.
Yeah. And some common reasons people usually quit is because of lack of time, motivation, like you said, boredom, or chasing quick results, right? And I think too, like getting realistic about it, I want to touch on what you said, Adria. You said, true. At times, I think of my grandmother saying, time doesn't stop for you. This is so true. That's powerful. Blake said, you guys make me a better person.
Oh, I love that.
You know, gratitude and appreciation, all praise to the Most High. For instance, if we don't strive to want to be like and think like God, then we wouldn't be here, honestly. We wouldn't be
Yeah.
doing this and we wouldn't be talking. But the fact that we're striving to be better versions and serving the kingdom, this is what allows us to be of service in this way. And I thank you so much for letting us know that we're on the
Yeah.
right path as well.
Yeah.
Adria,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Adria said, thank you, guys. Great advice. Gratitude and appreciation, Adria. Blake said, love you guys. We love you as
too.
well. We see you having all the good you desire, guys. And the whole point of this and creating this is creating communities of like-minded individuals, because we all want to grow in all those areas that I spoke about, right?
Yeah.
If you have a good relationship with the kingdom, aka God, right, you have a good relationship with your soul. You have a good relationship with overall knowing your purpose, where you want to go, where you want to be, how you want to serve on earth before your transition time, because we don't know when we're going to transition, but we also want to leave this day and time on this earth feeling fulfilled and not just satisfied, right?
Yeah, that's
And if we're feeling fulfilled when we transition, then we know we've done and we did all we were supposed to do. So
Yeah.
our cups are empty and we're set. We are like I said, the word big fulfilled and transitioning, right? Health, obviously these are very important areas: health, wealth, love, and happiness, right? This is what you will feel the overall fulfillment and just existence, man.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to feel out of place, You want to know that I'm doing everything I need to do personally. I'm loving on myself in these ways, that way. So when I'm loving on myself, I'm able to love others. I'm able to love God. I'm able to love and be in love. I know I'm able to operate in it because I'm pouring in my cup and fulfilling what
Yeah.
love is. How do I, stay disciplined on these perspectives of greatness, right?
Great
Tyrone says, acknowledge is so informative. Acknowledge is so informative and grows rapidly. It's hard for me to get bored, and then the spiritual aspect always keeps me knowledge fed. Exactly. It's hard for me to get bored too in that category too, but I think sometimes people say, like, the boredoms, for instance, like, you say, for instance, you got your workout plan, right?
Yeah.
And you are, per se, working out, maybe like 7 days or 6 days out of the week, right? And some people get bored specifically just with the workouts, right? And they like, like, this is saying one, I'm gonna go ahead and do this workout again. Like, I've already did it 3 days in a row and I'm just not feeling today to do the same thing.
Yeah.
For instance, that's what I think what they were basically pointing on when you're talking about this other aspect. That is an absolute, like, it's so much growth.
It's all about compound effect too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do 1 hour 5 days a week. You can literally do 10 minutes workout. You can do 5-minute reading. You can start little, start small, start with tiny, consistent action. It will lead to big results. You don't have to do the whole hour just because someone said, one of the billionaires or millionaires says that I wake up at 4 and I do this, I do that, I do that. You start where you're comfortable at. You don't have to start where they at, because you can't compare your 1 week experience with someone's 10 years experience.
Ooh.
So you need to understand that, they do this, I know I will get there someday or one day.
Yeah.
But I'll start here. I'll start compounding. I'll start by 5 minutes daily. Is better than 1 hour a week.
Yeah, you want to really just fine tune your focus on just staying consistent with what works. You don't have to go hard in the paint all the time. Like, it's about, if that 5 minutes work for you, at least you're staying consistent with the 5 minutes until you say, okay,
I can go out.
I can do 5 minutes easy. Like, I have enough confidence that I've stayed consistent for a long period of time with the 5 minutes that I can go to 10 minutes now, right?
Yeah,
I can definitely do 10 minutes so I can get more of the desire. You're going to naturally want to do this too. This is the crazy part. You're going to naturally want to grow after you've already proven to yourself that you can stay consistent with even at least 5 minutes a day, right? the thing is that you're focusing on, and you want to be able to tell the difference between instant gratification versus long-term fulfillment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're focusing on long-term fulfillment, you're focusing on programming your mind and your subconscious mind to do the thing that you wanted to do, to
Yeah.
create a habit that you wanted to create so that it comes secondhand nature.
Mm-hmm.
Adria says that's key. Tyrone says that's why I stay reading. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
I think reading self development books. I'm not a self development books are my only books, man. I'll just be real. I don't even explain the rest of it. Self development books are really my top. That's what I know is my niche right there.
Mm-hmm.
And reading different perspectives on people accomplishing and moving towards their overall success in life is a perspective that I can take in consideration, nuggets that I can take in mindsets that I can apply, and belief systems that I can adopt.
Right, and also don't chase results. Make sure that you don't chase. Don't chase results. Make sure that you chase consistency rather than results, because result is something that you need maybe for a weekend, and then once it's done, you go back, you fall back to where you was at before. I feel like chasing consistency and staying consistent in reading, staying consistent in journaling, staying consistent in whatever it is that you're trying to stay consistent in is more powerful than rushing to see yourself at the end result or in the finish line.
Yeah, Tyrone says it's okay, it's your preference. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think too, like for instance, when you were talking about like the acknowledgement, self development is not just. I guess for me, like, cause I don't know, Tyrone, if you ever heard of Abraham Hicks.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of other ones, but Abraham Hicks, she talks about the law of attraction and things like that. I still look at those. Some people like put those in like the spiritual category, but it is kind of like self development in a way for me because they are still teaching you how to apply the thing in real life. You know, you
Personal
have,
growth.
yeah, personal growth, right? Because like even in self development books, they're telling you necessarily the steps, what to do, and when I look at self development, I look at it as like if I read this book, what can I get right now to apply in my life right now?
Right. Yeah.
And that's what I look at as self development books. Even if it's spiritual, even if it's talking about manifestation and overall, like one of the books I have by Abraham Hicks is called about the vortex, and the other one is the law of attraction. Um, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. And those are steps to focus on how to jump into the vortex, right? How
Yeah.
to maintain your frequency in the vortex. She talks about meditating, and then also the visual and emotional frequency aspect of fine tuning on what you desire
Yeah.
to bring in the experience. I don't really say manifestation anymore because the word manifest is to create it from nothing, and I think everything already exists, right? And so what we're doing is we're enhancing our frequency to attract the thing into our experience, right? Not to an existence because it exists already. So we're just attracting it into our experience.
Yeah, that's true.
What is
What
this?
Blake says.
Blake says it's the struggle. And it says you go through what makes you who you are. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's nice.
That is
was
true,
delicious.
right? Because everybody, you have to go through what you gotta go through.
Yeah, to be the person you have to be.
No, to
Or
be the
you
person
want.
you're destined to be.
Yes.
Right? Some people be like, oh, like they have like this ill taste of destiny in their mouth. And it's like, no, man, because when you create a product and it comes from the manufacturer, the creation that the purpose of its creation is to do the thing that the manufacturer sent it out to do, right?
Yeah.
And so if we talk about our existence of who's our manufacturer, I believe that the kingdom of heaven is our manufacturer, right? God is our manufacturer.
Yeah.
Right? He's the creator of it, right? And so we all have divine purposes and divine plans for our destiny already set out. That is
Right.
why a lot of people don't feel fulfilled when they're talking about life, especially in certain areas of growth, right? Everybody's still like, oh, figuring it out. That's why everybody's always figuring it out, right? We're all going to be figuring out because we're understanding the lifestyle that we have to accept, right? It's like, it's not like it's going against the grain, but it's like what makes me feel whole, right? I know that maybe going this way is just a little too hard, but it's like, who cares? Like you got to do what you got to do, right? It was hard to ride a bike at the first time, right? But you did it because it was a better reason to. Better it was better reasons attached to why riding a bike was important, right? Maybe I get to ride with my friends around the block. Maybe maybe I don't want to be the only one who doesn't know how to ride a bike, right? The determination of riding that bike was the whole aspect, right? And it was like, there's so much value on the other side. Even though I fell off, even though I scuffed myself, even though I hurt myself, I can ride my bike with no handlebars. Handlebars, right?
I want to say this.
Go ahead.
You can't step into your future holding on into your old habits. You gotta let go of the old habits. You gotta push yourself. You gotta stay disciplined.
Blake said, God did.
I like that. He makes me want to make a shirt. God did.
That's off of one of the rap songs.
I know.
Okay. Oh, God, that was Drake?
I think so. Right?
No.
Right, Blake? It was Drake.
God did. No, that's DJ Khaled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
it says you have to go. Oh, it says you have to go through it.
Because
it's a lesson.
It's a lesson, yeah.
Absolutely.
It is.
It is a lesson, right? And I like saying lessons more than losses, right?
Yeah.
I usually replace the loss, right? Because you're not losing.
Because lessons prepare you for your
destiny.
Your
your overall.
You have to learn something. You have to learn something in order for you to get somewhere. Yeah.
Life is about learning, man.
Life is about learning. Everything we do is about learning. I was telling Denita yesterday that I came from a family who, like, nobody taught us about finances. Nobody told us that you have to get out from school. You have to go find a job. You have to go do your finances, know how to budget. You have to do all those things. Nobody told us all that. We were just like going through life, growing in life. And then at the end, boom, here we are. We're getting money and we're mismanaging money and we don't know what to do, right? And then we had to learn because God put us through those seasons of like, nobody's going to tell you about this. Even though they do, you're not going to listen because you have to learn this lesson so that it can be clear for you when you do it and you can be able to share with other people and you can be able to teach your kids as well because the generation that you're in is a different generation. It's a generation of power. It's not just a generation of sitting down and looking back and crying about things that you cannot solve because they have passed. It's about you solving the problem. It's about you breaking the generational curses that has been going through the years. So I was like, we all have to learn something.
Yeah.
We all have to learn something.
Yeah, this is true. I like what you said there. It is the time.
It is the time for us to go. We love you guys.
Love the haberdashery.
We love you guys. We will see you tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Central.
We hope that this information blessed you.
Right.
And you're able to actually take some notes from it and apply it. It says,
hey, I love
Blake
that.
says, what is it, Blake?
He said, life is like a box of
chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, freaking Forrest Gump.
I love it. And then
you know what that is? You ever seen the movie Forrest Gump? Oh man.
And then
my wife is South African, y'all.
Bro, you like to say that.
I do
South
because
Africans do watch movies. It's
but you don't know all the American.
No, it's the same ish. Even the music that you guys listen is the same thing in South Africa.
Yeah, but it ain't. It's one of those things where a large percent of Americans know about Forrest Gump. So if you like, it's one of those things where it's like
because my category of personality doesn't rely on watching.
I got a firm bubba.
Okay, let's read. Carol says losses and lessons learned like equation leave one without the other. Lol.
All right, Tyrone be like, yo, dropping the gems.
Andre says, thank you. Great topic. We appreciate that.
We're going to continue this topic tomorrow.
Blake says, watch it.
More.
Tyrone says, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Tyrone says, can't leave one without the other.
Yep,
Exactly.
exactly.
Somebody says she's beautiful.
Yep, that was Adria.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, she
You're beautiful
is.
too.
All right, now.
Okay.
Other than that, guys, we appreciate you guys for giving the love and
Being here, yeah. Showing
sharing
up.
the energy and the commentary. I think that's the
amazing.
overall goal too that we seek for. So it's good. It's real good. And God said it's good. And so with that being said, guys, we see you being, doing, having all the good you desire, only if you see it for yourself. Right. And with that being said, peace, blessings, prosperity, and success of abundance in your journey in life. And we will catch you on the other side.
Yeah.
Go check out those videos. If you like what you're getting, if you already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. And with that being said, stay locked in.
God vibes only.
One up, y'all. Teesh. It says, I see you guys next time. God did.
Yeah. God
Absolutely,
did.
brother.
Oh my God.
One up.